Hi, I'm Jessica Nova, and you're watching Geek Girls Review. Well, it has been a while, hasn't it? Man, life has been insane. I'm sure yours has been equally, maybe even more so, complete and utter nutter butters. But we're going to do something completely just because, and that's a makeup review. We are going to do this character right here. I have only watched season 1 of this show, and yes, I am avoiding saying it because I hate to mispronounce things, and I know I absolutely will. So, you can see the title here, and as a reminder, this is the character we're doing. This is the main character. She is kind of fucking wild. There's all this gambling that takes place. I don't want to give you spoilers, but gambling is a very big deal. There's a variety of games, and everybody is super freaking horny for gambling. And our makeup character is just as horny for gambling. And I don't even know how else to describe the show. To be fair, I watched this as I was waiting to see how the second shot of the vaccine was going to hit me. So I was kind of icky feeling and a little in and out, and I did not review it before doing this tutorial. But I'm in my hotel at Florida SuperCon, so you're getting to watch an anime tutorial while I am at one of the coolest conventions that there is. So if you are a Florida person, or if you travel to conventions, make sure you check out Florida SuperCon next year, and make sure you check out My Geek Glory, because we're here performing this year. Hopefully we'll be back next year. But ooh, I wore this cosplay at the booth at MegaCon. I did not and do not plan to shoot the character for the site. I'm actually in a group set as Madam President, who I actually started watching this show because Solara and Taksuki, I'm getting way off track, I just want to talk to you. Solara and Taksuki both recommended it, and I got into it. So I do like Madam President. That is who I plan to shoot for the site, but this tutorial is because I did a custom video as this character. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So the first thing that I did is my contacts. Some people don't like to do contacts first. The people that can do contacts last, I am beyond impressed with. I don't even know how are you? How? Why? What magic sorcery is this? And I still don't know that I want to do it because I feel like the likelihood that I would ruin my makeup, which is already very risky from time to time because I just keep going. Do you ever do that? You get into your makeup and you really love the look and you're like, wait, let me just fuck this all the way up. We're going to try and not do that today. Anyhow, I was saying something else. Oh yeah, contacts first. So, red contacts for the crazy character. And you don't have to do contacts. When I wore this at MegaCon, I did not wear them because my eyes can be real sensitive. They're actually not super thrilled I'm wearing contacts right now, but they'll adjust or we'll take them out. So if I take them out halfway through, that's why, because we don't fuck with eye safety. So we did contacts, bare face. I am going to put on a primer. I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. If you like cover up, this would be the time to do it. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe show you the contour after I do it. We'll see where I stop and pause, but we will kind of take this step by step. We're going to go really clean with this look. I want this to be one of those, I want you to take tips of this for just doing a quick cosplay look that can be very polished and very finished, but also fast. Because I know that's where I struggle. If I want to do a full contour of like what I perform in or what my drag makeup looks like, I get so bogged down in the details and then I'm not fast. And sometimes you just want a good polished finished face, and that can be as simple as a dusting of contour, some lashes, and a good finishing spray. But anyway, we will take our first couple of steps and we'll be right back. Ah, I know, terrifying. So what I have done, and the reason, in case you're new to my videos, that I don't show you my brushes or my product is, one, because I'm in the process of still swapping over a lot of my product, or I have a lot of product that is gifted to me that maybe I don't necessarily recommend because of the price point, but it still serves the purpose in what I'm doing. So what I like to do is share kind of the color palette that I'm using and the why, and describe the brush. Sometimes I'll show you the brush, but really I want you to use the products that work for you. I want you to kind of go through that process, because I think that is kind of the fun of learning makeup, is figuring out what works for you. Because the recommendations that I use on my face, you know, like I hate to say it, but I'm probably a totally different age than you, unless you happen to be, you know, mid-30s and still cosplaying. Fuck yeah. Anyway, so what I went and did is I did my primer. I did my liquid foundation. I like a liquid foundation first, and then I also have a powder foundation that I enjoy. So I kind of went over and did that as well, because I think it gives me a nice airbrushed look. And then I went in with a heavy, like, translucent powder that kind of really packs on, and I dusted here and here, because this is where I like to have my highlight. I like to have a lot of highlight. I like to have a lot of highlight, probably to a ridiculous amount. It's just what I like. Do your face the way you want to. But I like to go through here because I think it helps me build. And then I went in with a big makeup shadow palette that was all neutrals. And I went and found something that was just a couple shades darker. I dusted here. I need to blend this one a little bit more. Dusted here, up here, here, and kind of just did a very light contour in the places that I like to go the heaviest. And then that way I can build a little, but I also did just a quick highlight dusting, because what I want is for the face to still look as natural, while also having that totally finished look where you feel very made up for your cosplay without having to do too much work. So kind of trust your intuition there and dust. I'm going to go in and do that same thing with my eyes. I'm going to use neutrals, and I'm going to dust dark here, kind of where the highlight is, and put in that base color. And then I'm going to probably go in with a black and do just a little bit of a smoky eye, because I think this character is Nutter Butters, but I don't envision them wearing a ton of makeup. So I kind of want to just build on a natural look while still, again, having a finished look. So we're still going to do liner and lashes, even though it's natural face. So we're going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted you to see what I meant with the eyeshadow. So what I did is I took it and I just followed kind of this natural. So I went a little darker here, and I went in with just a fat, cheap makeup brush and just kind of made it real bold, because with the lashes and the liner, you're going to lose some of that. And we're going to go in and take black and make it just a little more bold. So basically we'll kind of be extending a slight wing liner and then just into the crease and right under the eye. And then we'll do a little white liner also to keep the eyes looking really large, because I don't want, like, I have fairly regular size eyes, I guess, for my face. They're proportionate, but I do tend, when lashes, everything just starts to creep in, and I feel like, one, it's harder for me to see, and two, I feel like any makeup I've done can just, the detailing can get lost. So by adding just that little bit of white to contrast it, it kind of helps open up the entire makeup look. So that's what we're gonna do there. We're gonna do that, probably finish the eyes and polish the face one more time before we show you the full cosplay, and that'll be it. So pretty easy. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Oh yeah, and I went in and added a little more contour to my nose, because I wanted to make sure that it didn't get lost with this makeup, because it does tend to give me full coverage, which is excellent if you're using a full coverage, but then your bone structure can get lost. So you got to make sure that you fill that in and you make your features look the way you want. Okay, so be right back. Hi, so here's the finished face. I did go through and I added a little blush that I don't love, and I actually went really heavy with the black up here because I goofed. And when I put on my eyeliner, I didn't wait for it to dry, and so I got a huge thing of eyeliner in it. It's fine, you know, with the lashes, it's dramatic. So the next step, well, the last couple of steps, I've already hit it with setting spray. Like I said, I added a little blush. It's fine. I think it's unnecessary and frankly a little too dark, but I think overall it will be fine. I'm probably gonna do a slight pink clear gloss because I want a natural polished look. And then for the eyebrows, what I do, there's a lot of ways to do eyebrows. If I'm doing a character that is not somebody I expect to have like manicured brows, I want to kind of play with that. It's also an excuse to not take it too seriously and to not worry too much. Are these the greatest brows ever? No, not at all. This isn't even the best makeup ever. We're just trying to do a thing, and we're trying to do it quickly. So let's get it all the way done. Let's get in costume and you can see the entire look. All right? Okay? So we're just kind of straightening out the wig. But you can see I kind of did a, I refer to this color on my lips. It's like a cream stain, but it's kind of that peachy pink color that you imagine. You probably found this particular kind of color in your, like your first memories of makeup. That's what it makes me think of. It's kind of like a kid's makeup type feeling. It's almost too goopy. The consistency is wrong, but the color on this stain is great. And then I went over it with a clear gloss. So I wanted something that had a little bit more depth to it than just a natural look, but wasn't too far off. And then we're trying to get these bangs. Which are not being super friendly today. I'm all out of the silicone spray I like to use for my wigs. Might just have to go with some. I have her tie, but I do not have it on because it was getting twisted and looked real goofy. So I have my necklace, but not the tie. So you'll see I have an unfinished uniform. Joke's on you, I'm not wearing the skirt either. But you can see my hair back here. It's because I have curlers in and I didn't want to take them out. But now you know all my secrets. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So you see that everything now, while it was kind of big on just my regular face, when you start adding in the bold colors of your cosplay, of a cosplay like this, having the eyes appear like with just a natural but more type quality, it allows them to not get lost. You know, when I first started cosplaying and I'd want to do a natural look, I would do more true natural, and then I'd feel like my features or the things that I really wanted to showcase on my face would get lost. So this is kind of a good middle ground of getting your best look while not feeling like you're wearing a pound of makeup. So I hope that you agree. If you hate the way my face looks, don't do it. But this was my version of this character. Once again from an anime that I don't want to mispronounce. I hope you had fun. I'm Jessica Nova. Remember to like and subscribe and check out all the other fun things on the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.